Welcome to Beyond the Ramp, a podcast where we actively challenge perceptions and foster deeper understanding within higher education. Today we're doing something truly vital. We're handing the microphone directly to the students themselves. You'll hear their authentic, unfiltered experiences navigating university life with disabilities and impairments.
This episode is part of a major initiative, a research project designed to actively promote inclusion and improve access across universities, proudly funded by the British Council. Our objective is clear: to empower faculty, providing insights that extend far beyond policy documents and truly illuminate the lived realities on campus. This isn't about placing blame, it's about fostering collective awareness and collaboration to build truly inclusive learning environments for everyone.
Crucially, as you listen, we urge you to filter these experiences through the lens of the social model of disability. This powerful framework posits that it is not an individual's impairment that disables them, but rather the barriers imposed by society, including our educational systems, our collective attitudes, and the design of our physical and digital spaces. You will hear compelling, real-world examples of this dynamic unfolding throughout today's conversation.
Let's start with the fundamental definitions. When we talk about an inclusive curriculum or accessibility, what do these terms truly signify to our students on the ground?
We started by asking a wheelchair user about digital accessibility.
Their definition was remarkably precise and practical.
Having some kind of websites or online platforms or online courses or apps that can be used and accessed easily by everyone, including people with disability.
Contrast that with a student who has a visual impairment, who offered a broader, more profound understanding of inclusivity and challenged a common societal misconception about disability itself. This is critical for faculty to grasp.
Inclusivity would be one in terms of stuff like, let's say demographically, it should be inclusive for specific people as well. People with different abilities. It's not like the complete loss or something, right? People think it's only like a disability if you cannot hear or if you cannot talk. That's like the extreme end.
This student then articulated the core of the social model of disability with striking clarity. They explained that even a minor hindrance becomes a disability when the system isn't designed to accommodate it.
If you have an impairment, it still hinders and you're not on the same level as like your other average student. The whole curriculum and everything, or the whole system is designed specifically, you get left out or get left behind. It's not catered.
This is the analytical leap we need to make as faculty. It's not about what the student cannot do, but about how our teaching methods, our platforms, or our physical spaces fail to enable them. Their mind works right, they're very sharp, but the system often overlooks this.
With these strong definitions in mind, let's explore the daily realities. What experiences do our students live through, and what do they show about current support?
For the student who uses a wheelchair, their online learning journey was largely smooth, highlighting successful systemic integration.
My online learning experience was like the weather. What would it be? Sunny, nice and sunny, smooth, yes, because sunny is smooth and shiny experience. There are ramps, elevator, so the mobility was easy. There is LMS learning management system on which instructor upload their lectures and slides on the LMS. Instructors take quizzes on the LMS as well, so this becomes easy as well. That instead of writing, because writing is something that is difficult for me because my fingers are a bit stringy.
They attributed this positive experience not to individual goodwill, but to a top-down integrated approach.
It goes to the whole. It's not just one person. From the top management to admin, then faculty, and of course the students as well, and also my classmates.
Now let's hear from the student with a visual impairment. Their experience illustrates precisely how subtle systemic oversights can create monumental barriers. A key issue was the timing of material delivery.
I needed that the resources of the material was provided prior to the lecture. So I had it with me in my hand on my device. Because for me, when we're using projectors and stuff, the pixels blur, they burst, things aren't very clear. I can't see what's being told. I needed the permission to have a device open in classroom. Traditionally, if you're using a device during your lectures, it will appear to them as I'm getting distracted or being rude. I had a really bad experience as well. From one time I forgot to tell them, and then my instructor completely blew up and why are you doing this? And you're being so disrespectful. And it was the whole scene.
Beyond digital platforms, this student described physical design flaws.
Struggling with black stairs. I personally can't tell even in broad daylight whether one stair is ending and the other is beginning. It's just like a constant heart attack for me to get downstairs. Anything after sundown I can't do because it's too less light and I will fall and trip. I'll be so slow. I'm so scared and conscious if I get hurt, right? And then that stops me from doing activities for the next few days.
The contrasting experiences here are profound. It's not the student with a visual impairment who is failing. It's a system designed for a standard user overlooking diverse needs. This is the social model in action. Small, seemingly innocuous design choices or a lack of proactive communication become significant disabling barriers.
As we conclude this conversation, let me leave you with a question, one that should profoundly unsettle us all. If our universities, our institutions, our systems define normal too narrowly, how many brilliant minds are we quietly sidelining?
How many students, full of insight, creativity, and immense potential, are being held back? Not because of their individual abilities, but because our structures weren't built with their diverse needs in mind? If that's true, what collective genius are we losing? This isn't just about fairness, it's about the very future we're shaping together.